How to remove bad memories from your life? Listen carefully. Bad memories are just like the pins that stuck into your mind and they don't care about the timing. At any time, they will hit you in a random moment and suddenly all of the feeling rushing back to your mind. It can be a bad relationship, maybe you get bullied, or a childhood bad incident. Most people think that time will heal traumas, but it doesn't because trauma is not in your mind, it's in your body, it's the part of your body. And if you don't fix it right now, it will slowly leaks into your relationship, your confidence, and eventually your entire personality. And in this video, I will show you why most people can heal themselves and the top 3 things that help me to escape my past. First, identify what caused the trauma. Have you ever noticed your body become tensed and tightened in a particular or specific part? Yes. Suppose you have a broken leg and the fascia of the leg tighten naturally so that you can bend that way again. Same with your heart. If it is broken, it tightens itself so that you can feel the same thing again and again. Healing trauma is not just about psychoanalyzing it. It is the matter of literally walking through it physically. The next time you feel tight or tensed inside your body, you have to take a deep smoothing breath until that part of your body become relaxed. Self-soothe can be done in different ways, like meditating, breathing slowly, drinking enough water, enough sleep, and most importantly, what works for you. Trauma doesn't always come from massive event. Sometimes it comes from a small moment, repetitive over and over again. And if you don't identify the root cause, you will keep fighting the symptoms instead of fixing the actual wounds. Stop taking thoughts and feelings at face. Sometimes the reason you can't heal is because the negative thoughts in your mind keep reminding your nervous system to stay broken. To overcome it, you have to stop the pathetic thinking. You have to stop pretending that you are able to predict what will happen to you, what other people's intentions are, and what you feel and think is the truth and reality. And social platform make it worse. This kind of thinking is what triggering your feelings. You watch sad edit, broken quotes, trust nobody content, videos that romanticizing pain and suddenly feeling the trauma become the daily habit of your life. You might think that trauma is something that other more damaged people have, but it's not real. Everyone has their own issue, but it is how we respond to it. Develop self mastery from it that determine the course of our life. From now, start saying to yourself, what would my powerful self today? Envision that person. How would they respond to it? How would they move forward what they think? The most powerful person needs to be CEO of your life. Once you have the clearer image of most powerful version of yourself, you have to evaluate the habits, traits and behavior that holding you back. Discover your weakness, act on purpose, and this one change everything. Now we have come to the last and final part, and which is the most important, at least for me, and I gather everything from this book. Let's share it. Learn to validate your feelings. Have you ever felt like validating someone's feeling means you are agreeing with them? Actually, it doesn't. You are not saying that they are completely right, or you are not making their emotion more true. You are simply reminding them that being human means feeling things that sometimes don't even make sense. And honestly, sometimes people don't need solution first. They just need to be understood. And when we let ourselves have that feeling, we don't need others to hear. We are no longer relying on their validation. And if you're thinking, what a nice talk it is, how can we express it to ourselves? I know what are you thinking, and the thing I'm sharing is totally taken from the book. In life, have you ever seen someone teaching how adequately process your own feeling? Never. You always force others to do it for us. It is self sabotaging behavior. And when we have deep wells of grief within us, we simply can't allow ourselves to relax and enjoy our lives. So we need to feel validated. But how? Validating your feelings sounds like a big thing, but it is really one simple term. It is just letting the feelings of yourself have them. A simple way to do that is junk journaling. Spending time with ourselves without judgment, only inner thoughts, without changing anything from the notebook, and it is the real solution. And remember, crying is not the sign of weakness, and in reality, it is a huge signal of mental and emotional strength. And if we don't cry over what truly is broken, then it's a huge problem. Whenever you feel low, try this exercise. Keep talking to yourself. Start with, it is okay to feel this way and you are capable of this. Validating other people help us to validate ourselves, and when we learn how to validate our own feelings, we become stronger. And when we are willing to accept the darkness, it is then the only path to find that light.